Hey everyone and welcome back. So I'm actually doing a pickups video today. I was waiting on a couple things to come in, but it looks like it's actually still going to be a while. But I've had a few things come in over the last, whenever the last one was, like last week or two. And it's just like, you know what, let me go ahead and kind of get to them real quick so stuff doesn't start piling up. And then I'm like, I want to do a pickups video. I'm like, I don't even remember what I got. So first up, actually, I went back and actually ordered a few more things from Severin in regard to their Grizzly. You know, I decided not to get their bundle that had all the Grizzly stuff and there was a Day of the Animals and the other movie I'm blanking on at the moment. I did order the cup, the Grizzly cup separately, and as I mentioned in a previous video, the movie Grizzly actually has a lot of special meaning for me because for whatever reason it was one of the films that friends and I watched at one of our marathons, and it started this ongoing joke, this bear joke that just went on for years. So the film actually has a lot of personal meaning for me, especially now that unfortunately one of my friends is now gone. So I decided to actually go back and get a couple more cups so that I could sort of have a couple of them that I can keep by my popcorn machine. And I did decide to also get the Grizzly shirt, which you can see here. So you'll probably see me wearing this in a couple videos coming forward. And because it was available separately, I did actually get the little Grizzly figurine thing here, which it's actually very well done, actually. I kind of like that it's sort of overemphasized. And I'm going to actually put this near a picture of all four of us together. So it sort of always has a little, again, sort of meaning for me. And next up, I've gotten in actually a couple more t-shirts. These are from Cavity Colors. I have a few shirts by them, and I always, they're another one of my favorite companies. And this, I got two Evil Dead 2 ones. So there's this one, which I absolutely love because it's like sort of promoting sort of like the VHS release as if this was like an ad from back in the day. I just thought this was actually really, really cool. So definitely picked that up. And also got this Evil Dead 1 right here, which has a great image. I got this one actually, which is specific also for a video that will be upcoming. And then I got two shirts from Fright Rags. I'm sure none of you will be surprised. This one actually was already worn. I wore it in a video already. And that is indeed one of the Escape from New York shirts that they have. So this is the Snake Plissken one. And this is the one I wore in the video where I was covering the Snake Plissken statue, which is, that's a little in the dark back there. And I did get this one that's sort of like the G.I. Joe kind of takeoff right here, which is a cool one as well. And yes, just because, why not? I did actually get the Snake Plissken socks because why not? Because as I said in my Snake Plissken statue video, how often do we get something from Escape from New York? So I was like, you know, when am I going to get Snake Plissken socks again? So I was like, yeah, might as well grab them. And then now we'll get to the couple movies I got in. Actually, no, first up, we're going to do a soundtrack that I got. This is from Entrada, and this is a re-release of the original soundtrack to Deep Star 6, composed by Harry Manfredini. I think I mentioned before how much I absolutely love Deep Star 6, and I had a bootleg of the soundtrack because it's been out of print for a long time. So when I saw that Entrada just re-released this, so it is available right now, I definitely had to grab it. All right, now we're going to get to the movies. So first up, so I took advantage of the MVD sale on some Unearthed films. But first up is one I've been wanting to get since it came out, and that is The Untold Story. I haven't seen this film, but I know a lot of you have, and definitely were saying, like, you should check it out. And it was just like, finally, you know, I kept wanting to get it, and I was kind of waiting, like, I'll just get it through Amazon one of these days. But then it was for sale in the MVD sale, so yeah, grab that. Next up is The Song of Solomon, another one I've been wanting to see for a while. And actually, Jessica Cameron, who's the possessed girl in the film, she and I have a lot of very mutual friends. And MVD still had the limited edition, which I believe is out of print now, which comes with the Blu-ray, DVD, and the soundtrack. So again, decided to pick that up. I do love possessed movies. And then finally, I got Atros. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sort of semi-extreme film. And you know, sometimes when people will be like, that movie's kind of tough to watch, all of a sudden it's just like, now I want to see it. So I decided to pick it up. And again, it also was the limited version, which again comes with the Blu-ray, DVD, and soundtrack. Next up is from Blue Underground, and this is the new 4K release of The Final Countdown with that lenticular cover. Let's see if you can kind of see it. The ship sort of emerging from the time portal there. I haven't seen this film in a few years, so I'm looking forward to checking it. I always remember the film always like, it was a very grainy film, like a harsh, grainy film. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing this new transfer to see if, you know, I don't want it to be scrubbed clean, but I just want to know if, with a proper transfer, if it just kind of looks, you know, a little bit better. It does look nice. It's got the, you know, 4K disc, the Blu-ray, and the soundtrack. And then finally, I literally just got this in, and that is the new 4K release of Last Action Hero, and this is the Steelbook version. Really happy to get this because at first I was like, did I miss out on the Steelbook? Because I couldn't find it anywhere, but no, I was able to get it, so I guess it's not technically limited. I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, I wanted this one because this one obviously had the original poster artwork on the cover especially. And I always thought Last Action Hero was such an underrated film. I don't think people actually got like that it was a comedy more so than like, it's not a straight action film. It's a comedy. It's a film that is both sort of a takeoff on action films, but also kind of a love letter to them. And I don't know. I think now people maybe appreciate it more than they did a few years ago. And I did get in two other things. One of them, I do want to actually ask permission if I can talk about it because it was kind of a private thing. So I'll do that in a separate video if I get the okay on it. So that's it for this pickups video. Definitely let me know if you picked up anything recently. I have a couple other videos already recorded, and I'm sort of recording a couple ahead of time that I can sort of have released as well, because there are going to be some major changes to this room, and I kind of feel like if I don't set aside a couple days, if I can, to get some of them done, they just won't get done. So just as a heads up on that, that there are videos actually already filmed. I just need to edit them and get them uploaded over the next several days. But I am going to try and constantly check in for comments so I can be definitely up to date on those. I know I've gotten a little behind in trying to respond to some, but keep an eye out for those. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.